Hey everyone, it is Friday, June 25th. The time is just after 6 p.m. and the temperature is around 21 degrees Celsius. And that was St. Patrick's Station I just climbed out of. I'm here at the intersection of University Avenue and Dundas Street West. And there's a look to the north up University. And a look to the south. And for this one, I'll be heading west along Dundas Street, making my way over to the Chinatown neighborhood. Okay. That guy actually honked at me too. Sure. And then when I get to Spadina, I'll head north up to College. And then I'm not sure if I'll keep going from there or not just yet. As you can tell, it's raining right now, and it's been raining like this pretty much all day, and it's supposed to continue on throughout most of the night. And we're not quite at Chinatown yet. It'll be coming up in a few blocks. And this is my first time recording with this DJI Pocket 2 replacement camera that I just picked up yesterday. Nothing like subjecting a new camera to the elements like this. I did put up a video on my other channel, Johnny Stumbles, showing what happened to the old one. It basically overheated while charging and started to melt. And this here would be St. Patrick's Street. And just off in that direction to the east is the intersection of Yonge and Dundas and Dundas Square. And this will be my first time passing through Chinatown, at least on foot, since we've entered step one of the reopening process. So I'll be curious to see what things are like there. Although I'm sure for a Friday evening there won't be nearly as many people out, given that it's raining. I'm also curious to walk by the Alma Combo.
Oh, I love this. I love this. I'm so happy. Oh.
That's a historic music venue that's reopened. And apparently they have a patio set up right along the sidewalk. And they've recreated their original 1948 menu. Or at least with a twist, themed to some of the famous artists that have played there, such as Blondie and the Rolling Stones. And from what I read, cocktails are going for around $20 a piece there. So it's certainly not cheap. There's the Village Genius. So this is McCall Street. Just to the south of here is the OCAD University. And on the left is the Art Gallery of Ontario. And I'll look south towards OCAD. I think this place will be opening up with the Step 2 reopening, which will be coming a few days early. There's a neat 3D Van Gogh sculpture, or however you call it, over there. As you can tell, I'm not that tuned into the arts. And I think we'll be in for rain for throughout most of the weekend. And much of early next week as well, so perhaps this will just be the first of a number of rain videos to come. And coming up is Beverly Street. And once I cross that, we'll be in the main Chinatown. So I'll take that over to the intersection of Dundas and Spadina. Then from there, I think I'll turn north and head up the west side of Spadina. There is more to Chinatown if I were to continue west on Dundas or head south on Spadina. To look north at Beverly, and just to the north at College, there was a sinkhole that opened up a few months ago. I'm kind of curious to see if that's been closed. Perhaps when I get to Spadina and College, I'll decide to head east on College and we can walk past that site. Not really sure. I'm also thinking of doing a live stream right after I'm done recording this. I haven't done one of those in the rain in quite a while. I've always found that art kind of cool. And there are no Cafe TO sidewalk patios along this stretch of College, or rather Dundas. The walk I uploaded a few days ago through Riverside went down part of East Chinatown through Broadview Avenue. And one of the first ever videos I did in this channel was a hyperlapse walk starting at this Chinatown and heading over to the East Chinatown. And here is Huron Street. Oop. I also have the nearby Kensington Market on my to-do list of places to explore since the reopening. I've got 20 seconds to get across this street here. Let's look south down Spadina Avenue. The next major street to the south of here is Queen. There's a look to the west along Dundas. Chinatown is served by the Spadina streetcar that starts at Spadina Station and heads down to Queens Quay and then over to Union Station. And that replaced the Spadina bus. And I've mentioned this before, but if you're curious, you could type in Spadina bus and Shuffle Demons into YouTube. That'll pull up a rather neat look of what this street used to look like way back before the Spadina streetcar existed. Got some outdoor dining just up ahead here. That's a neat little alleyway there that'll lead you to some hidden gems. And it's the famous Taste of China seafood. It's good to see they've got some outdoor dining set up. And I say famous as one of the viewers of this channel is the daughter of the owners of that restaurant. And one of my favorite spots in Chinatown, Roll Sand, has a very covered patio up out in front. And just off to the west there is the Kensington Market neighborhood. Here's Baldwin Street. That'll take you through Kensington. I was kind of thinking maybe I should cut through Kensington, but should I? Yeah, let's do it. We're not going to be missing a whole lot in Chinatown anyways. And then I'll end up at the Alma Combo anyways.
Want to see if Peter still has something?
This will only be a glimpse of Kensington, as I won't be covering Augusta Avenue or anything on Kensington Avenue to the south of Baldwin here. I'll come back maybe later on a Friday night or so and do an after dark walk through here. Hopefully when it's not raining. No, the restaurants and bars are in full swing. So this is Kensington Avenue. I have changed my mind again. We're gonna head down here and then we're gonna go to Dundas. And then I'll head up Augusta to college and we'll finish up at the Alma Combo. So I lied twice now on this walk. Here's St. Andrew. We were just here on Spadina not too long ago.
Oh my God, let me see that.
I did a walk, went along this street here. It's a really neat Japanese style home just in here. Since it's right here, we might as well take a quick look. I am just making this up as I go now. Kind of slightly ironic seeing a big pickup truck like that parked in front. And if you're looking for it, it's called Fitzroy Terrace. There's a lot of secondhand and vintage stores in Kensington. It's got a very bohemian feel to it. And here's some signs of life. And I believe that is called the El Rey. And this puts us back in Chinatown. As we look towards Alexandra Park. And I think the days of the Atkinson Housing Co-op are numbered, because that whole area is being redeveloped. And it looks like there's some kind of memorial being set up right there. And here's Augusta Avenue, so I'll take this through the heart of Kensington up to College. And we have some mounted police up ahead. Or at least a mounted police.
I get it.
And that was the Handlebar. I've been there quite a few times before. There is Bellevue Square Park. There's a statue of the King of Kensington, Al Waxman, on the other side of the park. And that was Baldwin, where I was not too long ago.
How bad is it? Oh, no, not bad at all.
I'm just kidding.
Ooh, that place smelled good, the Burgernator. Burgernator. Here's an institution of Kensington Market. This potted car. There's been some form of that here since the 90s, I think. It's been through several iterations. And that on the right used to be a burrito shop. I think it was called Fat Bastard Burritos, but now it is, I'm not even gonna try to say that name.
My memory from 20 years ago.
So Trinity Common is a pretty happening patio, but supermarket has nothing. And I am regretting wearing jeans tonight. I almost always wear shorts when it's over 20. I don't know what I was thinking. And this is College Street and Augusta. This used to be the spot to come get computer hardware. I'm just gonna cross over to the north side here. Fancy Franks. I've ordered from, I think, their Avenue Road location through Uber Eats before. It's quite good, not that expensive. Well, expensive for a hot dog, but not relative to most food. And there's the future home of a TNT supermarket. And that used to be an independently owned Chinese supermarket chain, but then the Loblaws group bought them. And they closed down the Cherry Street store. They have a number of other locations. I almost feel like grabbing dinner at that place right after filming this, and then I'll go do a live stream somewhere. Might be tiring holding the umbrella in one hand and the gimbal in another, but whatever, it won't be that long. And we're pretty much back to Spadina. So turning south onto here will take us back into Chinatown. Looks like there's no right turns or something. That maybe it's just a bad pothole. And I think due to the rain, they didn't even bother to open up the Alma Compost patio here. This was the place I wanted to check out the most. But I guess people that pay $20 for a cocktail aren't about to sit outside in the rain on Spadina. I see a streetcar northbound, and I might try to hop that up to Spadina Station. Some number of people waiting for a northbound streetcar just over there. Let's see if I can make it. I don't think so. Stop. I have gone straight to the median. Oh, it did stop. It doesn't look like it's going to make the intersection. Now I will awkwardly fiddle for my mask while holding an umbrella and my camera. Yeah, this is stupid. And there is the streetcar I'm getting on. So I hope you enjoyed this walk through Chinatown and Kensington Market in the rain. Oh, I just got a few light raindrops on the camera, but hopefully we're all good. Oh. We were missing the excitement because I turned the camera around. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you wish to support the channel, there are links to my Patreon in the description, and you can check out channel memberships on my YouTube page itself. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.
Next stop, Wilcox Street.
Rain cars. I thought to let up, they did. It could rain for a while. Everybody's tearing up. That's the way it is. They ain't much to do.